If if somebody else aside from Vygotsky had the same plan, had the same objective, to apply a version of dialectics to psychology, would that person have likely arrived at the same conclusions that Vygotsky did?
Okay, first thing, Hegel did have his own psychology, so the answer is no. For starters, they would because Hegel's own psychology proves that it's a very interesting psychology. It's probably needs more attention paid to it, but it's not a dead copy of Vygotsky's, and nor could it be. Uh, Hegel tells us every person is a son of their times, and Vygotsky was a son of his times, the aftermath of the Russian Revolution. Marx was a son of his time, the mid-century uprisings across Europe, the birth of the industrial working class. Hegel was a son of his times. Each writer produced their own approach to psychology. Um, but to go a little bit further, um, Vygotsky interacted with a couple of followers of Blunden, who was a Soviet Marxist who was a Marxist Hegelian. About 1930, worked together with them on a book. And at that time, there's a sharp change in how Vygotsky understands what a concept is. If you compare what he meant by a concept with at the time of the expedition to Uzbekistan, and what he understands to be a concept in 1931, there's a complete change. And what he thought was a pseudo concept becomes a concept, and vice versa. So there's no doubt that Vygotsky's interaction with Hegel, mediated by Bluden's group, mediated by Marx, was an important factor. And Hegel's ideas leave its mark on Vygotsky in a number of ways. Apart from how a concept is understood, this whole idea of the unit of analysis comes from Herder via Goethe, via Hegel, via Marx to Vygotsky. But Vygotsky was alone in his time in understanding this principle. So it comes via Hegel, but I don't know how much Vygotsky was aware that it came from Hegel. The developmental approach certainly comes from down that same genealogy via Marx. So you've got to understand, Vygotsky never read Hegel, and he lived in completely different times. Hegel's been enormously influential in the 200 years since he was writing. All sorts of people have come up with all sorts of utterly different approaches to human life. All of them inspired by Hegel. Everyone is different. So Vygotsky's insights are Vygotsky's insights arising from his particular moment in history. Okay?